What's up everybody, my name is JustJarrod. We have a lot to talk about in this video, but first off, I just want to tell everybody who's watching this, everybody who's been a part of my channel for however long, been a part of the No Man's Sky community, before No Man's Sky was out. I just want to thank you guys for being here, for watching the videos, for interacting with the videos and commenting and liking and all that stuff. It's been really fun. And I know what this sounds like, and you're probably thinking that it's more of an apology video, because it definitely is. It definitely is an apology video, because I don't think I could do No Man's Sky content anymore. Well, not anymore, but I can't focus the entire channel just on No Man's Sky. I can't do it. I never thought I was going to change to other games. When No Man's Sky was out, even prior, before it was released, I was hell-bent on only doing No Man's Sky. I didn't want to change to other games like everybody else seems to be doing. I didn't want to do that. I thought No Man's Sky would be, the game where I could always talk about No Man's Sky and never get, tired of talking about No Man's Sky. Which is the case. I never get tired of talking about it, but I'm just not having fun making the videos on No Man's Sky. I liked it better when we were talking about the game and what's in the game, or I like the hints and the tricks videos, but making content every single day on No Man's Sky is just burning me out. It's making me dislike the game in a slight way, and I don't want to do that, because it feels like I'm being forced to play to make a video rather than play just because I want to. And I love the game, don't get me wrong. These last few days I've had to just take a break because it's been crazy. It's been so much work. Prior, when I was making videos just talking about the game and what's in the game, or what could have been in the game, it was a lot simpler, and it was a lot more fun to me, rather than making videos based around the gameplay, which I never thought was going to be the case. I thought I would love this a lot more, but it's just not how it is. I don't know why. It's very repetitive, that might be it to me. No Man's Sky isn't repetitive, but the videos I make, to me, seem repetitive, and I don't like that. It takes so long to make videos, upwards to 8 hours a day just working on one video, especially the planet survey videos. It takes so long to get the information, the gameplay, especially with my thrown together setup. It's just not doable anymore, because I've got so much going on with my setup, and then I have faulty equipment that seems to not work because my internet connection is the slowest possible. There's just so many variables that get in the way of me getting out videos on time, and it is really starting to bother me. So that's the main thing of this video, is talking about what will no longer be, and then what is to come later down the line, because I'm not going to stop making videos because I love making videos. Just things are going to be changing quite a lot. So another reason for me deciding upon this choice with my channel is because ever since No Man's Sky launched, the activity on my channel has been literally decreasing every single day. And I've always said it's not about the numbers, not about the views or the subscribers. I like making videos and interacting with people, and you guys, there are people still here interacting. There are a bunch of people still here interacting, and that's great. But it's just, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but to put in 8 hours a day making one video, and then it turning out, not as much as I hoped. I guess it's because I've gotten so used to so many people commenting and being excited for No Man's Sky and being really pumped about the game. Now that it's out, nobody needs to watch me play the game when they can experience it yourself. No Man's Sky is definitely a game where you want to experience it yourself. You can't really feel the experience through watching other people play, and I get that because I can't watch people play No Man's Sky. I don't watch people play No Man's Sky because it's just not exciting to me, so I don't think it's exciting for a lot of other people to watch me play the game or talk about the game. Now that it's out, there's not crazy amounts of tips and tricks that, videos that I can talk about. Everybody basically knows everything. It's a very basic game when it comes to tips and tricks. It's very easy to learn, I think, at least in my opinion. And with the controversy, going around about Sean Murray being a liar, Hello Games, all the stuff that's not in the game, the fact that multiplayer's not in the game, the fact that Hello Games isn't talking to anybody, the fact that they're just being totally silent about the problems in the community and the fire burning underneath the community is totally just the community surrounding the game is gone. It's gone to the point where you can count the people who are still excited for No Man's Sky or still love the game. So many people have fallen out of it. So many people dislike the game or hate Sean Murray or hate Hello Games. The sales in the UK dropped 81% from the first week to the second week. 90% of people who bought the game on Steam aren't even playing anymore. Like, nobody is enjoying it because of the fact that Sean Murray and Hello Games are being totally silent and not talking to anybody, not telling us about updates besides, crash fixes, which is necessary anyways. And just the community is totally disappearing. My channel activity is going way down, subscribers are falling every single day, and I feel like if I just stick with No Man's Sky, it's going to keep doing that. I'm not going to get anywhere, with what I want to do on YouTube. Yes, it would be cool to do YouTube full-time, but that's totally not what I've ever expected to do. I just love making videos. I've worked so hard, for months and months, half a year basically, over half a year. I've been making videos now. I've spent so much money on equipment and things like that and been practicing, learning software, and I don't want to stop doing that, but there has to be some kind of progression, if you get what I'm saying. And when there's not progression, it feels like I'm not doing the best I could be doing, and it seems like it makes me feel like there's other things I can be covering, things I am still excited about, rather than No Man's Sky. So what will be happening to my channel is the next week or so, there probably won't be any videos, and that's just that. In a week, I'm going to be moving. This is a good time to take a break for me anyways, because in about a week, I will be moving again, about an hour away from where I live now. I'll have my own place with a friend. I'll have so much better internet, so much better, more space to set up things and stuff like that. And I'll be training at a new job as well, so there's just a lot going to be going on anyway, so it's probably a good reason I take a break from YouTube for at least a week, just to get everything sorted out with moving and packing and all this stuff with my new job. So there's that. Basically what's going to be happening is I'm going to be covering games that I'm excited about. I still will cover No Man's Sky. I'll cover anything newsworthy around No Man's Sky, new updates, different kind of videos like tips and tricks. I'll still do those videos around No Man's Sky. But as far as everything else, like the Underwater Wednesdays that I was going to do, I had a video ready for that, but the equipment just is so faulty that it's hard to line up the audio in the video because my stuff doesn't start recording at the right moment, so it's really tough to do. And then my Adobe Premiere Pro doesn't like to record or doesn't like to play the videos, smoothly, so I can't tell when to edit it. There's just so much problems with it, as well as the the Planet Survey videos. The scripts just take so long to write, and I feel like they're just going to be repetitive over and over again. So No Man's Sky content that will continue are hints, tips, tricks videos, any kind of updates, and I will always do Sunday Showcase. Sunday Showcase will still be a thing because I feel like that is a really good way to connect with the community that is still, running, that is still alive within No Man's Sky. Now, as far as a schedule, I don't have one. It's Sunday Showcases are going to be Sunday, that's obvious. Everything else will just come and go as I see fit, probably. And obviously, my name of my channel is going to be changed. It won't be Just Jared No Man's Sky channel. It'll just be called Just Jared, probably, and that's it. Everything, my intro, outro is going to change. Everything is going to change because I don't think I can just focus on No Man's Sky because it's getting very repetitive to me and it's making the game boring to me, which is not what I want because I love the game, but when I feel like I'm forced to play to make a video, it's not as fun and it's not as unique to me as an experience in a video. So other things I will be covering are just games I'm excited about that have not released yet, maybe games that are coming out soon. And there's so many. Like, another thing is, people say when you do YouTube, you either want to stick to one game or one genre of games. Once again, I don't think that's going to be possible. I can't just stick to No Man's Sky, as obviously not working, and I can't stick to one genre because, to be honest, I'm into every single kind of game except for horror games, and there's so much coming out that I want to talk about with people. I'm into indie games quite a lot. I love indie titles, and there's new ones coming out. There's like Valley is really good. Hob looks awesome, and I can't wait, to talk about these games because I'm excited about it. I talk to my friends, while I'm not making videos about these games, and it makes me more excited. I just want to talk about them in the general public on YouTube, and get more of a varied audience than just No Man's Sky, because the audience around No Man's Sky is fading very quickly, and I don't think the community will ever bounce back. I honestly don't think they will after the silence that has been put out by Hello Games. Even after they update the game, I don't think the community will ever rebound. It's just my honest opinion. A lot of people think that as well. I've talked to quite a few people and they also agree. I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, it might build up just a bit, but it's not going to be, the huge spectacle that we assumed it would, community-wise and fan-base-wise. So other games, I'm just going to be covering other things, whether it's Battlefield 1 when it releases, because I'm super excited to play Battlefield 1, whether it's doing like gun reviews on Battlefield 1, or a game called The Surge that's coming out, looks amazing, by Deck 13, who made Lords of the Fallen. What else? Hob looks awesome. Indie game. Valley looks awesome. Another indie game that's releasing soon. I want to cover all these things. The Mass Effect Andromeda I'll cover for sure because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. Maybe cover the previous Mass Effect games to just kind of explain the lore and the story before the new one comes out. I don't know. There's a lot of options I can go with here. There's a lot of different paths I can take for this channel. I'm going to talk with my YouTube network that I partner with and ask what they think I should do, what they feel is best, because I don't think the No Man's Sky community is going to bounce back at least as big as it was before the game came out. It seems like more people were excited about the idea of No Man's Sky rather than the actual game and how it ended up being, which is totally fine. That's overhype for you, I guess, in a way. And it sucks, because I wanted to just focus No Man's Sky on this channel, but it's just not as fun to me, and it's just getting too repetitive video-wise, and things like that. When people can play the game themselves and have the experience, they don't have to watch me play it. I think that's the whole vibe that's going on right now, why a lot of people are leaving the channel, or also because people just seem to hate the company and the game. So if they're leaving the channel, everybody I see, it seems to be is losing activity on their channel. Like Cobra definitely has. He's covering other games as well, and I'm not trying to like copy anybody. I just want to talk about games I'm interested in. I've never heard of anybody talk about The Surge, and it looks fantastic, so I definitely want to talk about that. Anyways, guys, that is it for the video. So like I said, I'll be gone for a week. I'm gonna move and then get situated and restart with some kind of video. I don't know what it will be. You'll just have to wait and see. If you don't like what I'm doing and moving away from No Man's Sky, you can go. That is totally fine. I understand that. And because channels, I built a community around No Man's Sky, telling you guys over and over again I would always do No Man's Sky, never change, and then come up out of the blue, and just change my mind sporadically. You guys, it's your decision to go, to leave. I'm not faulting you guys at all for that, just because I'm not having a good time. I'm not having fun making these videos as much as I used to. It's becoming more laborious than anything. So you guys are free to go. I will still cover No Man's Sky, just remember that it just won't be as frequent. Anyways, guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. My name has been JustJarrod. I'll see you guys next time.